I'm Pippa and I work with Fusion helping churches welcome students like you to their towns and cities every Freshers season. There are some distinctive stereotypes that come to mind when you say university culture. I don't know which ones for you particularly come up, but the reality is that university life, university culture is probably much broader and more diverse than you're anticipating. You'll be gathering with students from a whole range of different backgrounds. The university you've chosen, the course you're going to be doing, the clubs and societies you join, the accommodation options you've chosen, whether halls of residence, living at home, private halls of residence, all these things together will have an impact on the university experience, the university culture that you engage with. There will probably be some things about university culture that you cannot wait to dive into, that you're really, really excited about. And there'll be others which maybe seem a little more intimidating. The reality is that every new generation of freshers helps rewrite what university culture is for their year group. And so who you are, what you bring to the table, will have an impact on what the university culture is in this coming year. The two things which will have a most significant impact on your university life experience are who you are, what you bring to the table, and who the people are that you choose to live your university life alongside. So what does it look like to live life well in university culture, to thrive in university culture, particularly as Christians? There are two verses that I want to mention in relation to this. And the first is from the book of Matthew. It's actually from Matthew 5. And this is Jesus talking to his disciples, and he's telling them about their impact on the world and how they engage with culture. He says, "You are the light of the world. A town built on a hill cannot be hidden. Neither do people light a lamp and then put it under a bowl. Instead, they put it on its stand and it gives light to everyone in the house. In the same way, let your light shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven." I really like how Jesus almost finds it comical, the idea of someone lighting a lamp and then putting it under a bowl. Like, how ridiculous is that? What he's saying to them is you carry the light of the Holy Spirit within you, you carry the light of Jesus within you, and it is there, you are there to have a positive impact on the culture around you. Not only to shape that culture, but also to show people who God is. As you go into university life, you carry that light and have an impact. The second verse is from Romans, and this is Paul writing. I really value these two sentences. I think they show something of our humanity. And this is a reality, a wrestle that we face as we engage in life that actually isn't exclusive to Christians. It's a question that everyone asks, I think. Paul's reflecting on himself, and he says, "I do not understand what I do. For what I want to do, I do not do. But what I hate, I do." What he's communicating is his experience that who he is, what he believes, who he wants to be, doesn't always line up with what he does. And as we head into university culture, I think it's really important to just sit a moment and acknowledge that wrestle within us. We are looking to head off to university and to live in line with who we are, with what we believe, with who we want to be. And we're going to come up with a whole load of opportunities and challenges and questions to answer about how we want to live. God is there to give us the strength to make those decisions well and to thrive, but also the reality is that can sometimes be difficult. And there are times we look at ourselves and go, this is who I am, and yet I just did that. Paul speaks of this wrestle, but he also speaks of the grace of God, of the grace of Jesus. That there is no point when Jesus cannot take that and bring those things in line with each other, bring those things back in line with one another. And so as we head into university culture, I think it's really worth us asking ourselves this question. What are the things, who are the people that impact how we live, the decisions we make when we're faced with a new situation? And how can we invite God into those situations to help who we are, what we believe, who we want to be in line with how we live? Because in that situation, when we live with that level of integrity, that not only helps us thrive in freedom and in joy, it also helps us be a light to those around us. Stepping into a university culture is a fantastic opportunity to live life in its fullness, to live life with and for Jesus in a new culture, a culture which we will experience and respond to, but also a culture which we will help to shape. As you head into university life, it's worth taking some time just to reflect on what and who impacts what you believe, who you are, and how that comes in line with how you live and how you act. It's worth asking, how can you live as a person of integrity as you head into this new culture so that you can live with freedom and with confidence and encouragement as you decide who you're going to live alongside, what you're going to get involved in, and how you can thrive in the whole diverse range of stuff that's available to you in university culture and university life. As you head into university life, it's worth taking some time to reflect on what and who impacts what you believe and who you are, and how you bring that in line with how you live and how you act. As you walk in with this level of integrity of living these two things side by side, you know you can walk into university life with freedom, with excitement and anticipation, not just for yourself and your experience, but for the ways in which you can be a blessing and be a light in the university culture around you. University culture holds so many opportunities for thriving. It is such an exciting thing that you are stepping into. It is something that Jesus is excited about you stepping into. And as you invite him to do that alongside you in all areas of your university life, he will show you how you can be a great light that shines, a blessing to yourself and a blessing to those around you.